Assalamu alaikum guys, and today we're going to be talking about a brand called Cole Buxton.
Walk with me, speak to me. Go ahead and flee with me. I just wanna hear everything you feel, everything I dreamt. I just wanna near.
Assalamu alaikum guys, hope you are all doing well inshallah. And today we're going to be talking about a brand called Cole Buxton. That's a brand that I've had my eye on for a very long time. I wanted to purchase a piece for a very long time because they're so popular. A lot of the pieces that I wanted sold out, but a week ago they did a restock on all the pieces, including the one that I grabbed today. So let's get into it. So a little bit about Cole Buxton. I've read up on some of their stuff and watched a lot of videos and reviews about them, but in the nutshell, in essence, they are a luxury streetwear brand. They produce very minimal, very simple silhouettes, very simple garments, everyday garments, things that you're going to be wearing for a very long time. Their silhouettes are inspired by athleisure wear and the bodybuilding era in the 90s. So the silhouettes are or the 80s, and the silhouettes are very oversized, very boxy. They kind of, taper in certain areas and have some sort of drapey, sort of oversized drop shoulder looks, which, like the garment I'm wearing is something that I'm into, and it's something that's very in line with modest menswear. And so this is the reason why I have been looking at this brand for quite a while. But what happens is that their pieces are so popular and they are internationally known, so their pieces sell out very quickly, and they don't make that many. I think I was watching one of the live streams on the Cole Buxton Instagram page, and one of the co-owners were mentioning that, if I'm not mistaken, they do something around the 80,000 pieces, I think, per garment. And so that just shows you that kind of the level of quality that goes into it and how limited these pieces can be. And so the nice thing is that they do plan to restock these regularly, and on this particular restock I managed to get a pair of the washed grey heavyweight jersey track pants. They have many other colours and obviously other silhouettes and garments. And so the reason why I got this one in particular is I wanted to invest a little bit more money into a piece that I know that will last me pretty much entire lifetime. These garments are made in a way that they're not meant to fall apart easily. They're not cheap like other garments are, and sometimes when you look at the price of some of the pieces on Cole Buxton, some people, and I'll be honest, me in the past, say to myself, why on earth would I pay that much for one piece? Why would I, on one garment, why would I do that? But then what happens is, when you understand the value of money, and like myself, I didn't have money at the start, and slowly working my way up, and alhamdulillah, Allah has given me more money as I've grown up, and I've been more responsible with it. Alhamdulillah, I'm able to invest in certain pieces that will last me longer. And if you look at how many times inshallah I'm going to be wearing this piece, and how much it cost, I will essentially get my money's worth and my money back with this piece. Whereas some other garments on the high street, which tends to happen, is that the price looks so good, the cut and the shape is exactly what you're looking for, but the quality is just not there. And then so sometimes you can end up in a lifetime spending 2-3 times the amount of the actual garment itself, and it's either the same price as what I've paid for a Cole Buxton piece, or you can end up possibly spending more money. And I've learned the hard way with certain when doing this with t-shirts, getting them from places where they're a lot cheaper to spending double, sometimes triple, and seeing them last and age a lot better than other pieces. So this is going to be an unboxing and first impressions of this piece. I'm super excited. It's been in the box for the last 5 days, and I've been wanting to open it so bad, but I said to myself, you know what, I need to do a video on this. My intention was to do a video on this. You'll be surprised how much stuff I order and return, and try this and try that, and I need to make sure that I'm documenting it, because everybody always asks me whether they see me or they see me post on Instagram, which I haven't posted in a while, so inshallah. And so I need to this is the content that helps everybody, inshallah. So let's go straight into the unboxing. So I've seen many videos on Cole Buxton, and obviously, again, I do a lot of research when it comes to spending, any money. I believe it's a good habit, doing your research. And so I've done a lot of research on Cole Buxton, more so the pieces I'm interested to look at, And so, and because again, this, you know, heavy knit jersey jogger is something that, you know, has been very sought after. A lot of people have done reviews on them when they first initially came out, or just early on when the brand was on the come up, and it kind of you know, was exposed to menswear creatives and people in fashion. And so you will definitely see this video before, but I wanted to take a different take, and I wanted to look at this in a different perspective in the, you know, the modest menswear scene, and see how these pieces can be worked in what we wear and how we dress, and again maintaining that our outline is covered, and make sure that what needs to be covered is covered, and that we can look good at the same time. And what's mad is that it's not a Muslim brand, it's not an Islamic brand, and they don't promote modest menswear, but it's all about having that eye. I mean, that's how we should live our lives anyways. We know when we go to certain places, eat certain foods, absorb certain information, that we're always, you know, we're always filtering and sorting out. So we do this with the way we dress, and so that's one thing that I made sure that I did when I went through the website, and I'll show you what the piece looks like now. So here's the package. I only got the one piece, like I mentioned. So this is what it comes in. Cole Buxton branding on both sides. It's a relatively small box. It's only one pair of joggers in it. It's got a bit of weight to it, and it's already inside the box. I know obviously the cardboard box is not gonna weigh anything, but we're gonna get straight into it. So be careful with these things. Okay. Let's make sure the piece is on. Yeah, I'm guessing. This is first impressions. I'm opening it. I've been waiting 5 days to open this. So yeah, bismillah. So first thing that you get is a little textured card. Cole Buxton. It was open, but it wasn't folded, but it was open. So one nice thing is that they've handwritten my name. Zaahid, I'm saying. I like the cat. I like the uppercase. You know what I mean, thanks for investing. This is exactly what I mentioned. That's the kind of direction, you know, they want to go in, and how they, you know, purchase these pieces. So on the back it says athletic essentialism, essential everyday, athletic style direction. Comes with the invoice. So the invoice says, yeah, Cole Buxton, heavyweight warm-up pants. That's it, heavyweight warm-up pants. I've been saying it wrong the whole time. I just read things off memory, you know, little freestyle thing, you know what I mean? Washed black is the colorway, and yeah, cool. I'll get more into the pricing and stuff like that in a bit. But yeah, so wanted things to start off with. Love the branding, Cole Buxton. This is all it comes with, and then a little sticker here. The nice thing about the packaging, well, I'll show you now. The nice thing about the packaging is that they've made sure that everything is 100% recyclable. It is, you know, trying to decrease the carbon footprint, because obviously the brand and the manufacturing is all done on site. They have a lot more control with the way the quality control and the pieces come out, but as well as the packaging. And so apart from the cardboard box and the one sheet of the invoice, this is made out completely out of paper. So that's another good thing that you're investing in. You're not just investing in a piece that's going to last you a long time and get your money's worth. It's also more environmentally friendly and, you know, doing their part, you know. So I'm going to open up the garment now. God. Raw, these are sick. Yeah, man. Proper. Yo, the weight on this is nice. The weight on this is nice. So we've got a little hang tag, Cole Buxton. Simple. Look, no messing about. That's what I like, man. Simple. So this is what the piece looks like. It's the washed grey. I'm into my blacks, my greys, you know this already. So this is what the garment looks like. We have a lot of details. I'm going to do a bunch of B-roll as I speak over this on what the details are. But you can tell that there is that washed grey. So I'm just standing up to show you what it looks like. The way this is made is the garment is constructed first, and then the garment dye the piece itself. And what that does is essentially adds this unique, so I'll show you like the waistband, this unique kind of texture and colour all around the garment makes it so unique and gives it that kind of high quality factor that you want when you're purchasing the garments. It has a lot of reinforced stitching all the way down the garment. It has multiple stitches, so it's not just a jogger where it kind of has a stitch on the outside in the inseam. There is an additional stitch at the back. Let me show you not here. So this is the back of the garment. So you get the one pocket on the right cheek. You have this piece here, which I don't know what it is, but I would assume that it's some sort of reinforcement to the garment as well as a design feature. And then at the front we have drawstrings which are tucked in, which is really nice because you know, it's not, you don't really want to kind of show the drawstrings out, so they get tucked in. And what's nice in the crotch area, it has a sort of ribbed material and it's elastic, so it allows for, I guess, a little bit of breathability as well as comfort, because you don't want this to be super stiff and annoying, you know, when you're wearing them. And yeah, man, I mess with these a lot. I really like these. The weight on these are super nice. And these things are going to last a long time, and they should stay like this for a long time as well, which is really nice. And also one detail I didn't mention is the cuffs at the bottom. And so the cuffs at the bottom, normally with elastic, when you wear these, I'll just pop a picture up of how the model wears them. They're meant to be slightly cropped, which is another thing why I purchased them, because it's a modest piece and they are cropped. And so this, you know, this fits in line in with modest menswear, because, you know, we don't like the garments to sort of drag on the floor or be too low, and so this essentially gives what we all, you know, us brothers want, which is that crop look. So as you're standing, you know, these will be a lot higher, and 1,000,000% I'm gonna style these for you and show you some B-roll at the end. Super simple, just showing you the details of it and how I'll possibly style these. These are gonna be more, I'm gonna probably style these more on the simpler side, the more minimal side, showing off the piece a lot more essentially. So in terms of the sizing, I use the website as a reference, and the model is, I think, just slightly over 6 foot. He's like 6 foot 1 inch, and so I'm 6 foot, and so the model wears a large, so I used their measurements and then went ahead and purchased a large. And in terms of the price, now the price is something that, again, when I mentioned about buying cheaper high street garments and then luxury garments, you know, and pieces that you're investing in, there's a big difference. So the retail price on these was £125 with £5 shipping. I do believe, watching older videos on this particular piece, that they were a lot cheaper, but generally just how, you know, it's naturally how brands are, they will, you know, adjust their prices accordingly. So these are £125 with the £5 delivery. Like I mentioned, I'll definitely do some styling on this piece to let you know how it fits, how it looks on the body, how it fits, how it drops, you know, the cropped element. Yeah, definitely let me know, and then you guys can be the judge if you want to go ahead and purchase the garment or take a second look, or, you know, do your homework, because at the end of the day, it's not a cheap piece, and, you know, you want to get that value out of the garment.
Uncle Sam got a slave for a penny, belly's full, but the heart empty. Addiction come in many forms, like we need enough, but we want plenty. Wake up, go to sleep, cycle never ends, trying to make ends meet. Start my day with a prayer, living in the world, many killed by envy. I'm just trying to leave a legacy, mean I reap the fruits of the planted seeds, but I only do it so the children see a different light from the mainstream. Swim against the current, not the one to follow hype. I'm on a different wave, even your shadow will leave you alone in the night if we make it through the day. So why do we give all our time to somebody who probably won't do the same? Invest in yourself before anyone else, and learn from the ones with the canes. Jotting the lessons from elders, preserving the wisdom they gave. Who done taught me the worth of a dollar that you cannot take to the grave. Put God first and the rest follows. Pray today like you won't see tomorrow. Got one soul, we can never borrow. Won't gamble with it, I don't play the lotto. Put God first and the rest follows. Pray today like you won't see tomorrow. Got one soul, we can never borrow. Won't gamble with it, I won't gamble with it. Wake up, sleep, that's how the cycle goes. Take my peace, I'll tell them suckers no way. Live life full, be thankful for them hard days. You gon' get through it, that's what mama told me always. Wake up, sleep, that's how the cycle goes. Take my peace, I'll tell them suckers no way. Live life full, be thankful for them hard days. You gon' get through it, that's what mama told me always.
One time for the darkest days change what's made us strong. You gotta be going through pain and constant change in order to become just who you are. And when that pain comes to an end, don't forget to give credit to God. You're just a fraction of his creation, and without him you're nothing at all. I'm so grateful for growing up in a dark childhood. Times was rough. 2 kids raised by a single parent. So many lessons that taught me much. Calling out Christ in the middle of the night when I would catch myself messed up. But I promise a Christian mom is gonna be proud of a Muslim son. Can't let loose, I'ma hold firm and stay true to these 4 words: patience, prayer, determination, and of course learn to forgive, since life's way too short to have bridges burned. All the good and the bad that occurs in your life is written on top of a Such is life, we accept the highs and lows. To God we belong, and to him returns the soul. Put him first and you shall see how life unfolds. And all that pain in your life will go away, 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 yeah.
Wake up, sleep, that's how the cycle goes. Take my peace, I'll tell them suckers no way. Live life full, be thankful for them hard days. You gon' get through it, that's what mama told me always.
So what do you think of the piece? Definitely let me know in the comments below. I really want to know if you think it's too expensive, if it's something that you would invest in, would you even spend more on this piece? Do you like the way I styled it or not? Definitely let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, definitely hit the like button and just go to the, which side is it? That side. Hit the notification bell. Don't forget to subscribe as well. And before you leave this video, definitely hit me on my Instagram. That's ZaahidMA, ZaahidMA, and I'll catch you guys on the next one, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.